we're doing it.
Hi, everybody.
Oh,
We are
hello.
live after our Christmas break. I
Yeah.
was sick. Erin was sick. Denver is recently sick. So, yeah, it's been a wonderful holiday season for us, and one of the reasons why we haven't streamed over the holiday season. So, anything you guys want to mention before we get going?
Um, I have beer.
Always a good idea when playing D&D.
Hey.
Oh, there we go.
Wow.
I can switch screens.
Screams.
We'll have to fix this. So you can see my wonderful live corrections.
Wow.
Copy that link into this screen. Yeah,
Wow.
they can't hear you yet, or at least the audience can't hear you yet. Give me 1 second. Bada bing. There we go. Now there's a Dave here.
Wow.
Wow.
And now your face is in the right spot. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So, Kenny might be the only one that's surprised at this point that Dave's here.
Yeah.
Denver figured out that another character had joined the party. So,
Magic.
Yeah.
He's nosy.
All right. Well, in that case, let's go to another screen so I can fix the feed again. Everybody can see where we're at.
I can't see where we're at. Am I supposed to?
It should be up on the one screen that I had. You might need to refresh.
Well,
I might need to
I was counting on my sugar daddy to have that up for me.
I did have it up for you. You might need to refresh the screen.
Okay.
view
I see.
campaign.
The D&D Beyond screen. And then the campaign maps.
There's a play button at the top of the campaign page. It should
Oh,
say when you
yeah.
put a mouse over, it'll say, I think, play game or something like that. Yep. On your character page, look to the right of Long Rest. You'll see the campaign title and then a play icon. It'll say launch game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. They've been adding a lot of stuff. Yeah, I mean, I tried playing around with like Tabletop Simulator and some of the other things, but this is just so much easier. And
Tabletop Stimulator.
So,
Stimulator?
Stimulator, yeah.
I think we got all the feeds looking good.
Feeds and
as far
speeds.
as I can tell, the sound is good. We've got Kenny as a moderator, so I can kind of ignore that.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
All right. So then the other thing I can do is do my recap. So when last we met, we left off with Geth going after a bridge goblin, getting his butt kicked, the bridge goblin running away, and the rest of the party climbed up the chasm into Clark's lair. So the bugbear that has Goblin 11 over there, and then Ripper, the family dog.
Our new pet.
He's coming to us. He
Soon
doesn't
to
know
be.
it.
I mean, he's going to have to compete with Hamburglar.
Hey.
I want him more.
Since last time, I've learned that I do get spells because I thought I should have had spells, and I should have.
You found him.
I'm a bard, but you don't know that.
Oh, yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
Bardic
I
spells.
was like, I'm supposed to have spells. Where do I find those? Because I'm still learning all of this. Yeah. Vicious mockery.
Yep. Yeah, I'm watching the first campaign of Critical Role. I'm probably a third of the way through it, maybe halfway through it. Scanlan uses cutting words pretty well. So, you might be wondering why we have an extra person here.
Yeah.
And it's largely because I don't want to kill Denver's character right now. And there's a thing that's about to happen that would kill his character. And
Oh.
I mean,
luckily
yes,
we
it does
have
appear to be that. Yes.
another person joining the party. So, unbeknownst to everybody else in the party, when the bridge goblin ran away, and all of you can hear this because it's not too far away from you. For the majority of the party, this is kind of those stairs to the north.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Over in this area, if you can see that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if you can. So coming from that direction, you hear what sounds like a bunch of clattering around, and you begin to hear the rush of water.
Uh-oh.
So this has a potential problem. However, as you begin to hear the rush of water, along comes a young dragonborn into the cave, and with his wonderful dark vision, he happens to see somebody laying on the ground. So, Mr. Thanik, what would you like to do? Which thing? You see a person.
Or a
So
hamburger.
Are you looking at the maps? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's unconscious. Mm-hmm. It's alive. Mm-hmm. No, you're just in your wanderings. It looks like he lost a fight, but he is still alive.
He's dinner. Eat him.
Um, I don't know, Denver. Would you care to describe Geth's clothing?
Think the Mad Hatter.
So he looks like a vagrant.
A little bit, yeah. Okay. Do you know how to do that on the character sheet? Yep.
Sure.
I believe so. I gotta find your character sheet. There you go.
Mhm.
Dang.
Nope, it's gibberish.
I know
to me.
Draconic.
Well, you're nowhere near this. None of
Oh.
us
You
know.
don't hear
None
any.
of the rest
You
of
hear
us. in
water.
the party
I don't
know.
hear this.
You hear water. The old meat claw.
Okay.
Slap them around.
Jesus, what a rescue.
So about this time, the two of you now hear the rushing water. It sounds like a lot of water. So what would you
Good.
care to do?
I mean, we just ran into this room and we're about to get in a fight with these dudes.
With not you guys, just the two
Oh.
of them still.
Oh, those two.
I don't know who you are, but we need to get out of here.
No, you.
Yep. Geth and Thanik, what would you like to do? Okay. That is correct. All right, and Hamburger naturally follows, although I'm not sure if you see him or not.
And Blurgler is my familiar.
Yeah, it looks like this.
Right
All
there.
right.
You literally have him.
So
Yeah, look at him.
so I want to read this because this was causing me like some serious stress as soon as Denver got knocked out or Geth got knocked out. So the large pools in Area 7 have collapsible walls that can be yanked out of place to release a surge of water down the main passage of the lair. In the round after the goblins in Area 7 are signaled by the lookout in Area 5, they start knocking away the supports. So then I'm supposed to read, the passage is suddenly filled with a mighty roar as a huge surge of rushing water pours down from above. And that's
Oh,
what
good.
you hear and see behind you. And then it says the flood threatens all creatures in the tunnel, basically sweeps you away and causes you some damage. So Denver would have like automatically failed like 2 death saving throws.
Yeah, I only had 2 left. But what sucks about that is Hamburger would not have been able to help me.
So he
Yep.
might have. we would have tried to make it work. But yeah, I'm super glad that Dave said, "Hey, if you're doing Wednesdays, I'm in." It gave us a perfect excuse to have somebody come in and save Geth.
Yeah.
So, what you will know shortly is that the rest of the party climbed up the ravine that you see to the east, and or little tunnel chasm thing that you see to the east. It's basically a garbage chute. You see a couple of dead wolf bodies scattered around you in this room. And then now we will go back to the rest of the party. And I forget, did we roll initiative last time or should we roll again?
We should probably just roll a new one.
All right. So if y'all want to roll initiative, we can go ahead.
I got a 10.
Initiative.
13.
Ooh. 7, apparently.
Okay, so
Or
initiative
top
is right
center.
by your armor class. If you click on that, so whatever your plus value is in the initiative blocks, if you click it, it will auto roll. No, so look to the left of your
Next
armor
to
class. You'll see initiative.
Yeah, so in case y'all are wondering why we're struggling around, this is what we're all looking at here. This happens to be Vandross's character sheet. And what's really cool is you just click on the different things here, rolls your dice, and then it logs it in the campaign. So really excited
It's pretty
about
neat. It's pretty neat.
it. Actually is like it seems like it's insane. But
I'm
once
very
you
much
get
the weakest link here.
It's
yeah,
okay.
once you figure
Oh,
out that like
yeah.
everything on here is like clickable, it's actually pretty awesome. because it also takes like all the math and some of the other things that are a pain in the ass in D&D out of the equation. All right, so Aeolus got a 7.
I'm gonna quickly just briefly explain to Thenic that, my friends, they're up that rubble trash hill.
Yes, did you roll initiative?
Well, I don't think would we roll initiative considering we're not
Yeah,
in
just-
that.
Just go ahead and roll initiative. Auto initiative.
I put the shit in initiative. Uh-oh, my headset dying.
And in typical fashion, I've eaten all my snacks.
Oh.
I know, I need chocolate. It's not here.
Ooh, 16, nice roll.
Wow.
That sounds nice.
All right. So we'll go ahead and initiate this combat here. Zoom in a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Combat. You mean our quest to get our new puppy?
Yes.
Well, right now the puppy rolled highest.
Well, fuck the
Somehow.
puppy.
Wow.
I don't know how the puppy rolled highest, but the puppy rolled highest.
Wow. Natural weapons.
He's gonna be our
So-
best friend.
Inventory.
Oh yeah, and what's nice is on the DM view now I can like do all the monster manipulation. So I don't actually have to like go back and forth with all the books and all that crap. So, all right. So his natural inclination is obviously going to go to probably the first person and the strongest person he sees. And since we all kind of clambered our way up, he'll go after Vandross.
So apparently I've been doing something wrong. I did not equip my armor. It's just been in my backpack. Apparently you have to equip that.
Yeah,
Did I buy armor?
You can do that.
Yeah.
No,
Oopsie.
that's something I'll have to address at some
I bought
point.
books. I don't know about armor.
So in your inventory tab, Erin,
Yeah.
you can look and see there's check boxes near equipment.
Equipment.
Whoops. Oh, apparently you have to equip your backpack too. My weight carry just went to 64.5 pounds.
I'm not sure I bought armor. I do have calligrapher supplies, so
Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that.
it might have just gotten gold. I don't know. It was a
Why?
bunch of blur of rolls. I'm a druid. That makes sense. All right, so it may just be what it is.
All right.
I can write a nice letter, so.
So the Ripper rolled 9 to hit. My armor class is 14. So, Vandross sees the dog coming or the wolf coming. He puts his arm up and just the dog clamps onto his armor, not causing any damage with the bite attack.
His armor.
Yep. And then he can also do. No, that's it. The target is a creature. It must succeed on DC 11 strength saving throw. So I got a 9. So that knocks me prone. So I'm also
Uh-oh. I'm prone to a lot of things.
bum.
I don't feel like our meat wall is supposed to be prone.
I mean, it just affects my movement. It really doesn't mean a whole lot in this situation. I'm prone. All right, so that resolves that round. So next up is, yeah. Do you want to try and struggle out of Thanic's grasp, or are you going to stick with it?
I think speaking is a free action, generally.
Speaking is a free action, yes.
Generally speaking.
So, Geth, what are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna try to get off of Thanic's shoulders.
He's gonna try to get off.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't officially said you're grappled, so if you just want to let him go, if you just want to let him go, you can let him go.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna take an action, get off of, try to get at his grip, and then get myself on my feet, and I guess I'll start making the move up. I'm socially awkward.
Deck not working.
So let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. 10, 15, 20. So I guess I can make it right about there. Because it's what, difficult terrain at this point?
I mean, for these purposes, we're not gonna worry about difficult terrain. The only thing we're gonna have to worry about is climbing.
Yeah, I'll try to climb up the hill.
Trying to remember what I said. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Seven.
So you get like your whole body length up, and you just lose your grip and slide down without any injury.
It's a shame.
I guess that's really about my actions.
And I gotta figure out why.
No one
Stream
knows.
stuff is not working. Is it because I was? It's because I was clicked on something. Thank you, stream.
Oh.
There we go. So Denver is actually only missing, or Geth is only missing 1 hit point. I think you have 9.
Yeah, I got a pretty good heal off of Thanic.
All right. So now it is Clark's turn.
Clark.
All right. So we're going to say that he is going to do a ranged attack against, probably looking at line of sight there, Alindra.
Damn it.
You stood in the wrong place.
Haven't had a chance to move.
Jeez.
So that is a 15 to hit against your armor class.
Ooh.
Well, that doesn't sound good. Okay, you'll have to tell me what to do. I have very little memory of what we did before the holidays.
If I'm not mistaken, your armor class is 11.
11.
So that's going to hit.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I don't have a ton of hit points.
And that's going to do 7 hit points of damage.
Well.
Oh, wait, nope, sorry. I rolled the wrong thing.
Oh.
6 points of damage.
Oh, man.
Okay, I have some left. That's delightful.
So I have some left.
I do. I have 3 left. It could be worse. I'm going to call that a win.
If this is like 2nd edition, if you take more than 50% in one round, you have to roll for system shock. But I don't know if that's a thing in this.
I don't
I
think we
feel like-
do that in 5th edition.
That's a shame.
I'm just gonna heal
That's a
myself.
shame.
That's all, right? Like
That's a
All right, so
shame.
that
He
I'm
ends
gonna
was
his
swallow a
turn,
plant.
passed out.
and it's Vandross's turn.
Wow, how am I last with a 7?
With a 7. That's why you're last.
7 is low.
Yeah, for initiative.
I don't know why I have a +4 to my initiative. Bard. I do. It's
Yeah.
+4. Why does it add to
So
my? I don't understand.
Vandross is going to
I don't
use
understand.
his action to, or not his action. He's going to stand up, losing half of his movement, so that he's no longer prone, and he's going to take a stab with his great sword at Ripper. So that's
I think you're doing something
13.
wrong because I rolled a 3.
+4 equals 7.
+4
Yeah.
is 7, but I have a
Yeah.
dexterity of 18. So
Dexterity has nothing to do with initiative right now.
then why did it add to my initiative? That's the only thing with a +4.
I don't know how they make the rules. I just click on the things, man.
I'm confused as to why I'm last with a. I don't know. I don't know how this works. I'm so stressed out. I hate this.
You
So
rolled a
used to
3 on a
second and
D20,
everything's
man. There's-
backwards. I don't, but I'm just trying to understand the numbers because it's not numbering to me.
Yeah,
Not that I need to go first, but I just want to understand it.
we can figure that out
That's fine.
later.
I believe the +5 comes from your saving throw.
+4.
So if your dexterity is +4 for your saving throw, that's where it comes from in place for the initiative.
So is higher or lower better for initiative?
Higher.
Okay.
I don't have a
That's
lot.
completely
Yep.
inverse from second, I think, is where I'm getting stressed and confused.
Oh, that could be. Yeah. Yeah, bigger numbers equal
I hate fifth.
initiative.
Bigger, better.
Okay, so
Oh my
Bigger's
God.
not always better.
Vandross got a 17 to hit, which definitely hits Ripper. And damage, he does 10 damage. Clicking around at so many things. 10 damage. So Ripper is not looking so great right now. And I think that's about all Vandross can do on his turn. Yeah. So that brings us to Elindra.
I do need to go after Clark in a pretty good way.
Keep in mind you've got 3 hit points. And there is a goblin that can also strike at you.
I can move too, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, I want to do a little attack and then I'm going to move. Yeah? Sound reasonable? Rule
Sure.
keeper? Okay. I'm going to hit Clark with my magic missile. I have a 120-foot range. This should not be a problem.
Big missile.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Ah, damn it. That was not delightful.
That was damage. You need to roll.
Oh, what do I need to do? Hold on. Use. Did I mess something up?
Or
I
does it
just hit use
automatically
my
hit?
magic missile. Do
Uh,
I need to do something else or hit something else? Hold on.
am I looking at yours yet? Magic missile.
There should be a block underneath the hit DC.
I see firebolt. Is that what you're talking about?
Those are my spells. No, my first level spells. Magic missile's one of them. I could do a firebolt.
There we go. Okay.
Find it.
Okay, yeah. So it doesn't have a hit DC, so it hits.
Okay.
Did you click use or did you click?
I clicked use, and then it hit for 5.
Okay.
Which is not my preferred hit.
Yep. It's okay.
Okay. Well, it's that. And then I'm going to go hide myself behind. How far can I go? Can I go behind here?
Yes, and
That seems
because
to be in
I'm
my
engaged with Ripper, I won't worry about an opportunity attack there.
He is my buddy. I'm a druid. Come on.
And the other thing you can try to do, I
I
think.
think I can-
Let me look at your.
I don't think I
Hiding
can do
behind
my
the
spare the
soft one.
dying because I think I have to be like out of hit points before I can heal myself.
Hmm.
I think. Yeah, I have to have 0 hit points. I don't exactly want to do that if the puppy had gone for me, but the puppy's not gonna gone for me. I am friends with him.
I don't know if you can
Eh?
use that spell on yourself.
I don't know if I
think.
can
He ain't
either.
going to be
think that's-
alive for much longer.
Yeah. Well, me and my 3 hit points are just fine. Probably.
Well,
I've seen worse.
You got to meet
Yeah,
shield.
I'm not
can
sure you
probably
can do
heal you.
any other actions.
I think I could
Mm-mm.
heal. I think I have a way to heal you. I don't know.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
maybe
looking
not.
at my actions.
Not currently. Not today. Not today. I don't.
Can I also throw a firebolt? No, I did my firebolt. That might just be my sad turn, is to hide after doing minimal to moderate damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
apparently, I can
Well,
have a
there's
lot
that.
more spells.
So that brings up Goblin 11, we'll call him, because that's what I wrote down to kind of differentiate the different goblins from each other, because otherwise they all just say goblin. And I don't feel like naming them all individually because that would be silly. So based on what he sees, he's going to go after Vandross. So meat shield is meat shielding. Actually, you know what? He's going to stay where he's at. He's going to do a short bow. Pull out a short bow. All right, to hit 5, so he just, with all the commotion and Vandross fighting with Ripper and everything, and the freaking magic going by his head, he just completely whiffs the shot. And then, because he's a goblin, he's also gonna kind of hang back and get a better vantage point at the rest of you. That will end his turn, which brings us up to our wonderful bard.
Yay! It's me. I guess I'm gonna kill the dog,
Oh, damn.
who's currently engaged in combat. I mean, I could try to.
Yep.
I mean, I could talk to him and convince him to do things, but that's if I pass my checks. So I'd rather just kill him. How do I do the thing? How do I do an attack roll? Hang on. Actions. Dagger.
And you can throw or melee, I believe.
I'm gonna melee. I mean, I got 2 of them, but I'm not gonna. No, that's not. Yeah, that's not great.
9 to hit, yeah. You try and
I mean, is he
hit him,
technically-
and you just kind of swing wildly as he's fighting with Vandross.
Yeah, that would be hard to hit. It's fine.
You only get one of those, yeah.
Yep.
Level 1 characters are boring.
It's all fine.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not that boring if I just only do spells, but that's boring to me. So
I'm trying to think if there's anything else fun that you could have done. You can't really Bardic Inspire yourself, so that's not going to do anything.
No, that's not that big of a deal. I mean, I think that's all of my actions anyway.
It's okay. Nobody's dead yet. We've got a couple people who are hurting a little bit, so that's good. All right. So now that brings us in the order of march to Thanik. You are where you're at. Yes, so you can make your way all the way up there, and then you'll roll a which check was it again?
Athletics check.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Yep, athletics.
Yeah,
Yep.
so it's about 30 feet movement. Do some athletics checks.
You're going up. It's kind of
hill.
a sheer cliff kind of thing. It's just big enough.
Crash.
Like it's literally like your width as a dragonborn because you're a big boy. So it's a little bit tight. Yeah, you gotta kind of squirm in there.
Wow.
Um,
It's a cantrip. So when you do that, when you go to roll your check, because that gives you advantage. So when you hover over the plus whatever for your athletics, you're going to right click and then do roll with advantage.
well, you're not gonna make it that far this turn. You're gonna be there. Yep. So you click on your +0 there. 20. Yes. So that is more than enough to get you about halfway up. You'll need another turn to get all the way up. It's tight. It's a struggle.
A big trash hill, essentially.
Yep. So all where all this fighting's happening, like basically they were using that as their trash chute, and then where you guys were standing, you and Geth, was the dog kennel. So like the dogs would be able to, or the wolves would feed on the trash and stuff. Kind of a common cohabitation scheme that the goblins tend to do. So that's good. You're halfway up there. We want to do anything with Hamburglar?
No, he's just hanging back.
And he's actually out there. He's not in the pocket dimension.
No, he's hanging out for right now. I haven't popped him into the pocket.
Which brings us back to Ripper. Ripper is going to try and make another bite attack. And he is rolling really low. So once again, just kind of bites onto Vandross's armor and has no real effect. Let me roll again for what is it? Strength saving throw. I made that saving throw that time. So yeah, he's just sitting there kind of struggling with the arm. Thankfully, he came prepared and had his dog-proof van braces on. So that's really all Ripper can do, thankfully. Which brings us up to Geth.
I'm going to try to come up behind Thanic and see if I keep rolling back down the hill. I keep fucking rolling back down the hill.
Yeah, so they try and get up there, but you know, Thanic has just taken up the entire gap, and there's just no room for you right now. He's a tall boy.
I tried to go up first, and it just
Should have pushed him up on your shoulders.
should have just stayed on his shoulder.
Oh,
Like a little kid
all
on
right.
his dad's shoulders.
So now it looks like Vandross. Y'all are really using the meat shield. It looks like Vandross is the one that Clark can see, so he'll do another javelin throw.
I mean, I'm just standing here. I'm just hanging around.
18 to hit. That'll hit, unfortunately. And that'll hit for 3 damage. One, 2, 3. So that takes me to 6 hit points. And that's really all he's going to do. Because he's pissed off at you guys.
Pissed off at him.
You, buddy.
All right, so that brings me up. I have to resolve this little tiff with the Wolf Ripper. So let's see. 19's going to hit. And as long as I didn't roll like a natural 1, he was going to die. So that knocks Ripper out of the fight. So if we remember to loot him afterward, he'll probably make a nice little jacket or something.
Wow.
He
You
was
get to take
supposed
him
to be
with
our
you
pet.
after all. Do you know any necromancers?
Apparently. That would work.
And then having resolved that, Meat Shield's going to get up in melee range with Clark.
Wow.
I love it.
Meat.
And that'll be his turn. All right, and Lindra, you're up.
Okay, so I'm still hanging out with not the most delightful amount of damage and health.
Hang around, I'll heal you in a second.
Yeah, we'll see what I can do here. All right, so
I can still heal
Vandross is
you.
a little close to Clark. I think I'm going to try my Firebolt at Goblin 11. I'm going to try to
All right.
kind of shimmy down a little bit under
You can
our
move.
buddy here so I don't get completely burn everybody. Okay, let me see. How do I throw this again? I'm forgetting. This? There we go. Okay, so Firebolt will hit at 16. And then my
16,
damage.
yep, that hits.
Oh, damn it. Mildly.
3 damage.
It's not a lot.
It's okay. Goblins aren't that strong.
Okay.
Better than
Well,
nothing.
I'm not moving anywhere because I need my shields. So
I'm the wrong shield.
So you blast him and he kind of reacts, but he's still going strong.
I did my
Have
best.
that great of an armor class or hit points.
All right, and it's his turn, and he's gonna, I think, stick with the short bow, and he'll target Vandross because Vandross is the immediate issue. Rolled an 18.
Oh, you know
Which
what?
I
I don't
believe
think I actually
hits,
can.
yep.
I don't think I have
And
these
then
spells.
that will do, 8 damage. That knocks me out.
Oh,
Damn.
that's a shame.
Yeah.
So meat shield down. Meat shield down.
Who's going to be our shield?
Oh no.
And So he looks around and giggles a little bit that he knocked down the meat shield, and now he's eyeing the two of you in the corner.
Good.
I'm hiding quite thoroughly.
I mean, you just blasted him, so I'm pretty sure he
Because
knows
you're
where
an
you're
asshole, okay?
at. So, Aeolus, you're up.
Come on,
Good.
Erin, what?
I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on what's his name? Clark. Spell slot 1. Great, cool. Cast. Oh, wait, that's not how that works.
Do I
How do I
need to
do this?
reload?
Okay, so that's been
Oh,
cast.
there we go. I do need to reload.
One creature your choice that you can see within range hears a discordant melody in its mind. The target makes a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far away from you as it can using the safest route. On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage only.
Okay.
The damage increases by 1d6 for each spell slot level above 1, so doesn't have a
So you did that against Clark. He's
Yeah.
got to make a wisdom saving throw, you
wisdom
said?
save. Yeah. Or take 3d6 psychic damage.
He rolled 17.
So pass. Fail.
Your attack was 13, so that's the save. Successful save.
So he only takes half as much damage. So he takes half of 11.
We'll round that up to 6.
Psychic damage.
6 psychic damage. Noted.
Psyched him out. I'm getting in his head and hurting his brain.
All right. So now you see him
Whispering at
kind
this
of
guy.
turn his head like a dog.
Whispering
He's very
at him.
confused. Starts looking a little bit,
Speaking
confused.
Apostle tongue.
You see him
Snake words.
bolt. What's his movement? 30 feet.
That's bad. Is it his turn?
It says it must immediately use its reaction.
If it failed, but he
didn't.
Oh, on
he
a
didn't
failed
fail,
save.
so he doesn't have to run away.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't use his reaction.
Okay, good.
That would have been great because Vandross could have done an opportunity attack.
No, he can't. He's unconscious.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah.
is that everything on your turn?
I think so, yeah.
All right, that brings us up to Thanik. Go ahead and do another athletics check.
Why does this keep scrolling back?
Did you just change your name?
Oh. That's why.
I
No,
see a
that's just
different
your
name.
account instead of your character.
Okay,
think
that
is
makes
what that
sense.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so you make it all the way up the ravine on this one. That'll cost you like half your movement. Not that it really matters much. Yep. So to your left, you see Alindra and Aeolus. To the front, you see behind a fire is a goblin. So that's the icon right here is a fire, active fire. Yeah. So Goblin 11's on the other side of a fire, and then you see Vandross on the ground unconscious, with a bugbear standing over him. Yeah, so half of your movement was consumed climbing up the ravine. So you get three squares of movement.
Nope.
Okay.
Of saliva. A hawk tua on that thing.
So if you
Spit on that thing.
do the cone, you can hit them both.
Skeet skeet.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, go ahead and
Best sight ever.
do your rolls. Okay, so Clark. Dexterity saving throw, he gets a 22. And Goblin 11. Dexterity saving throw gets a 13. So 1d10 acid damage. They both passed. And then I'll mark that off for you.
I mean, your dice rolls are better than
12.
Might have been.
They both saved it. Okay, so roll your d10. Yep, we'll change that to 4. So you just see the Goblin 11 just completely covered in acid, and he just kind of collapses to the floor. He's done for.
delightful.
Good job.
And then okay, and he's looking a little bit rough, but he's still looking strong. So what do you want to do? You used healing word once. You do have 2 first level slots. You don't have to burn it. You don't have to burn it now. I'm just letting you know. So he has a bow at his side, and he also you notice what does he have? I forget. A morning star. Or no, he's got a javelin and a morning star. That's a good question. I don't know that this has his actual height at the moment, but yeah, he's pretty big. He may not be bigger than you, but he's still pretty big.
68 feet tall.
Okay. Fantastic. And he has no idea what you said because he only speaks Common and Goblin. All right. We doing anything with Hamburglar?
No.
Ham gargler.
All right, Geth, you're up.
I'm gonna make another attempt to go back up the wall.
All right. Athletics check.
Can I learn
You can
tensor
do it.
floating disk?
You can do it.
18.
Yay!
That'd be a
That'll
good
get you
skill.
halfway up the wall.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right, on the Clark. So he is going to just close the gap a little bit and make a Morningstar attack to
Ooh.
hit Thanik. It's a 22 to hit. That does 11 points of piercing damage. Yep. So that knocks.
Oopsies.
Yep, that knocks Thanik out.
Well, that's a shame.
I know. I still need to heal.
Well, we better kill this dude. It's okay.
And yeah, he's not going to move. He's what you do see is he switches from Morningstar to Javelin, getting ready for another throw. All right, and that brings me up. How do I do a death saving throw?
It's a rough one.
Death saving throw. I guess just a D20. Okay. Yep. Had to make sure. I haven't had to do this yet. All right. Dice button. D20. Roll 5. That is a failure. Oh, if you click on the death saves, it brings up all the things. I once again worked too hard. Okay. All right, Alindra, you're up.
Okay. I'm trying to see if I can do a spare the dying spell. I can't figure out how. It's a cantrip for mine.
So spells.
So, what does it say?
Spare the dying. Choose
Spare
a
the
creature within
dying.
range that has 0 hit points and isn't dead. The creature becomes stable. Yep. So
Yeah.
within 3 squares, there's no. There's really nothing. You just have to tell us who you want it to go.
Yeah, so you're just going to burn your
stabilize the
action
person.
to do that.
Okay. I will. Let's see. Let's see. 1, 2. I think Thanik is within my squares, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to
Okay.
move, like where if you want to move
Where Death
about
is.
here, that at least gives you some cover.
Okay. All right. So go for Vandros then. No, I have Spare the Dying. Is it for my level 1?
Well,
very unprepared.
Looks like he'll just be stable.
Yeah, that makes me stable.
Stabilize. I mean, that's probably my best bet, unless I should just full on go for Clark with a firebolt again. But
Okay, so who you hitting with that?
my Spare the Dying, Vandrus.
Okay.
What do I need to roll?
You don't. You just
Wait.
say.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's
so-
my necromancy.
So because
Pocket. Yes.
yeah, so because some of us are new, or don't know all the rules very well,
I know nothing.
I'll go through this. So if you click, well, I'm clicked on my death saving throw thing. So whenever you start a turn with 0 hit points, you must make a death saving throw to determine whether you creep closer to death or hang on to life. Unlike other saving throws, this one isn't tied to an ability score. You're in the hands of fate now. So it's a d20. If it's 10 or higher, you succeed. Otherwise, you fail. On the third success, you become stable, which is what you've just done to me. Or on your third failure, you die. They don't have to be consecutive, so you just tally them up.
Okay, so this pretty
and
much
then the
saves
number-
you from having to do a death roll.
Yeah, so the number is both is reset to 0 when you regain any hit points or become stable.
Okay.
Which I am now stable.
Cool.
If you roll a 1 or a 20, it counts as 2, either positive or negative.
Oh,
Or no, if you roll a 20, it's you regain 1 hit point.
no.
Oh.
And then if you take damage while you're at 0 hit points, you suffer a death saving throw, failure. And if it's from a critical hit, it's 2 failures instead. And if it
Ooh.
equals or exceeds your maximum hit points, you die. So that was one of the reasons why I wanted to make sure Denver didn't die within the first hour of the game.
Yeah.
And hey, Erin, if you look at your spells on the far
Yes.
right under notes, you'll see VS or SM.
I see VS.
That tells you the conditions that you have to be able to do. So if it's
Oh, so
verbal,
somatic.
you have to be able to teak. So if your mouth was gagged, you wouldn't be able to do the spell.
Oh,
Yep.
that's fun. To my knowledge, I am not gagged, so then I couldn't cast it. How fun.
Yep.
Okay. Probably not. All right. Well, I cast my spell. I have my movement.
So if we look at the stream itself, this is what's cool about this sheet. Is it tallies it all up. Clear them. So cool.
Okay.
But at any rate, I'm stable. I don't think I have. I think somebody still needs to assist me or something. I don't think I just heal, but I don't
And
die.
we still have Clark.
We do all have the help ability, so I think that would help in this case, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway.
Well,
Let
she
us-
essentially just did a remote help on you.
Right.
Got you stabilized, and you're not no more longer doing death rolls on.
I think I can do too much.
So that brings us to Aeolus.
All right. I'm going to use my luck, and I'm going to attack that thing, man. Clark. I'm
What
going
do
to
you
throw a
mean use
dagger
your
at him.
luck?
I'm gonna expend a luck point to gain advantage, which is basically just if I have a poor roll, I can roll again.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Well, so
When you roll a d20, you can spend 1 luck point to give yourself advantage. I guess.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
sorry. So if it's disadvantage, I roll again. But or they roll again. Whatever.
Yeah, so I'd say if you want to use it after you've rolled,
I don't know if I can do
I'm
that.
good with that.
Sure, we'll do that. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna attack him.
Go ahead and roll. You don't want to waste it if you don't have to.
Well, doesn't matter.
All right,
Doesn't
so he
matter if I
has
used it or not.
a much higher
not gonna
AC. So this is where you would use the luck if you want and reroll.
I don't think it's a reroll. Actually, I think I read it wrong. I think it's.
No, advantage means you roll twice, take the higher.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's do that. Where's my stupid dagger? There it is.
26. That'll
Okay.
hit.
It's a crit. Double damage. 2d4 plus 4. 8. Crit.
All right.
Ah.
And that was thrown, right?
Yeah. Suck brick, kid. Ugh.
All right, 8 damage. So you throw the dagger, and it just embeds itself like right in his shoulder, and he is not looking happy.
Oh, good. That's not what I wanted. I wanted him to look dead.
I mean, he's looking rough. He's looking real rough.
Great, but now he's mad.
Is that all you're doing? You got
Um,
movement at the very least you could do if you wanted to.
I mean, that's my action. What other
I
action can I
definitely
do?
think you should move closer to him than me.
That's true. She only has 3 hit points.
Let's see. What other actions can I do? Bonus actions. 2-weapon fighting. Oh. When you take the attack action on your turn and attack with a light weapon, you can make 1 extra attack as a bonus action later on the same turn. The extra attack must be made with a different light weapon, which is great because I have 2 daggers.
Well, now
You
you only
don't
have
add
one.
your ability modifier to the extra attack's damage unless that modifier is negative. I'm gonna throw the other dagger.
Is that how it works?
I don't know. That's bad.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, that'll work.
it just he doesn't get the plus
Doesn't hit.
damage, so it'll be
Yeah,
a
it
flat
doesn't.
roll.
It doesn't hit anyway because I
Yeah,
rolled a
so-
1.
So this one, it just kind of like goes wide and kind of clanks against the wall.
Well, I'm out of daggers, I say aloud.
All right, Thanic, you're up. Go ahead and make your death saving throw. Just a-
Oh. Oh no.
Nope, 3, that's not going to
No.
do it. So go ahead and
No.
mark a failure.
It's a good
So-
question.
So if you look at the stream up here at your hit points,
So yeah, if you click on the health box,
click on it.
your HP has to be at 0 for you to get the death saving throw boxes to occur.
Definite agonal breathing.
Diagonal. Diagonal breathing. Diagonally. All right. Are we doing anything with Hamburglar?
I don't see.
No.
There, diagonally.
Well, he's gonna
Sis.
Watch.
Yeah, he's kind of hanging on my shoulder.
All right, so go ahead and make your hopefully final acrobatics or athletics check.
I'm gonna slippy slide down that hill again. I know it.
I need you to be right in between me
Get
and
15.
death. Come on.
That's gonna do it.
Succeeding
You
that.
make it all the way up finally.
Okay, and you know what?
And you get half your movement.
I'm gonna pop out since he is adjacent to an ally. That means I get to do a second here. Double check. Okay, cool. I get to do a sneak attack. Don't get advantage, but I get a sneak attack.
So drunk on
So
that
I'm going to
guy.
shoot at him with my short bow.
Shit at him with your short bow. Wow.
12 to hit.
So you take a shot with your short bow, and he saw you coming, and he just kind of dodges out of the way.
Ooh, Matrix. Neo. He's the one.
I mean, he doesn't have anybody blocking his sight because the two people in front of him are unconscious. So
He is the one.
Okay.
now,
What a
And
nerd.
now, you know what? I'm going to kind of tuck and hide behind.
Damn
of course you are.
The only one with full hit points.
it.
Have
Well,
Wriggler up there.
it's been nice knowing you all with this character. I will be preparing my next.
Oh, crap.
Can
Yeah.
I cheat? I'm gonna cheat real quick.
What?
Hang on.
Let's hope he whiffs with his javelin. So Alindra's the closest.
Sigh. With her 3 hit points. This will be fun. This will be good.
22 to hit. That's going to hit.
Yeah.
And 7 damage. So that knocks you out.
That's
Are you dead?
yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty well
Oh,
Well, this isn't going to be a full party wipe right out the gate.
down.
it's not. It's fine.
It's not. It's
I'm
not. You
cheating
guys
a
are going to
little
be
bit,
just fine in a minute. Unless you really roll terribly.
Perform some sleight of hand. It's fine. You just wait a second. You're still dead, but you know.
All right. Did you mark your...
Yeah, I took myself down to
Okay.
full on sad.
Vandross, he's going to use his turn to just kind of wiggle around a little bit and continue
So
breathing.
is everyone dead but Geth, Hamburglar, and myself currently?
Yes.
Essentially.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So,
All right.
Alindra, go ahead and make your first saving throw.
13. Hey.
Yep, that's a save.
All right. Is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
Aeolus, you're up.
So, okay, who's like dead? Anybody? Or are we all
No.
just like almost dead?
So Vandross is 100% stable.
Okay.
And
Thanik is
Thanik and
closest.
Alindra are making their saving throws.
Well, I don't know, Thanik. Some like Argonian showed up and started fighting and did an okay job for 2 minutes.
Yep.
So that's fine. I don't have any weapons right now. I threw all my weapons away. So in my charge past Alindra on the ground, like daintily stepping over, I'm gonna
Thank you
I'm gonna
for
cast
stepping on me.
Healing Word,
Hey.
and that's gonna heal you for 10.
Can I heal me for 10? Ooh.
Yeah.
That's like,
And
I mean,
That was a good roll.
as I'm trucking by, I'm just
Right.
gonna say whatever, like, be healed, and then like boom, there's your 10, and I'm gonna charge. I'm just gonna shoulder check Clark.
All right, so you're going to make
It's
an
gonna
unarmed
be
strike.
unarmed.
So I'm like
see,
awake now,
actions.
right? That was a pretty decent.
Unarmed strike.
I'm up.
I have an enhanced unarmed strike. When you hit with your unarmed strike and deal damage, you can deal bludgeoning damage equal to 1d4 plus 1 instead of the normal damage of an unarmed strike. So 1d4 plus 1. Do I have to? I mean, I assume I make
You gotta-
attack roll.
Yeah, you still got to make an attack roll.
Okay. Enhanced unarmed strike. Do I can't just. Okay, so I just roll a d20, I guess, regular then. Everyone. So 4 plus 1, so 5.
You should have a hit button by your unarmed strike.
Do I? Unarmed strike. Where is that? Hang on. Let me see. It doesn't matter. I already rolled it. It's
Attack,
4.
unarmed strike. Here, I'll roll one for you.
Attack. Oh, there it is.
Take-
Oh, hang on.
Take
That would have been
my
plus
roll.
3.
Take my roll.
Hang on. It would have been +3. So 4, 7. Fine. Okay. I don't care. I'm trying to not cheat. All right. It's fine. All right. So 1d4 plus 1. So 2. But should I have knocked him prone? Maybe. I don't know. That's an idea. I don't know. I did just run like 20 feet and plow into him. I don't know. How big is he?
Hold on. Are you using my roll or your roll?
Your roll?
Okay, because my roll
Does that
was a
make it
natural
4?
20, which means you double the damage.
I mean, I don't. Whatever you want to do, I don't care. If it's 2, it's 2. If it's 4, it's 4. It's up to you. You're the DM. You decide.
So,
What's more fun for you?
so what's fun for me is I get to use the Matt Mercer line right now.
Oh,
How do you want to do this?
oh my god. That's not up to me. I'm not the DM. I want more damage,
I mean,
of course.
I can tell you how you knock him out or kill him, but
He's giving you the ability to do the flavor text of how you finish this asshole off.
Oh. How about I just jump up, drop kick the dagger into him?
I
How's that
love
cooler?
it
I don't
because
know.
he does have a dagger sticking out of him. So
He does.
okay.
It's my dagger. I mean,
So you run up to him, and you see the dagger in his shoulder, and you just kind of jump up and do a Jackie Chan kick and stab it like right through his heart, and he just drops.
right. Do the least damage, but get the final blow.
Yeah,
Be
come
the
in at the
hero.
end.
And the crowd went wild. And the crowd went wild.
All right. So
I'm taking my daggers back. I'm collecting my daggers.
we can take a pause here.
Yeah.
So if we've got anybody with spell slots,
I do.
for like healing word, that kind of thing, you can go ahead and expend those now if you want.
Already did.
We've still got 2 people down, or we can just say that everybody's been stabilized and brought up, and we'll have Vanek and Vandross with a single hit point.
I do have another spare the dying.
I mean, you're up, so you could
don't use that.
stabilize someone.
We're not in a combat situation.
Okay.
Oh
Is
yeah,
this
at
a
that
short
point,
rest?
yeah. Once we stabilize everyone, I guess doing a short rest would be the best.
I will say you're
box
not
for
in a
short rest.
situation where a short rest is going to happen.
Oh.
I'm gonna loot the body.
Yeah.
So we couldn't hang out here for an hour?
You can
What do you
try
mean?
to hang out, but I can tell you that short rest is going to get interrupted.
Gotcha.
Did I bring him up?
Wasn't me. Time.
It was me. I'll own it.
You moving me around? I'm looting. I'm over here
so I
looting the
can
body.
see
My
all of
dagger
us.
back.
I'm wearing the wolf.
Oh my god. Do you have
You're gonna skin it?
yeah, what is that? That would be
I do have necromancy.
no, that would be like leather something or tanning or
Then
that'd
I'd
be
move you into
I don't
another
have that.
tab. Yeah.
skills. Let's see.
I was
You
cold.
could do like a nature check if you want to skin it.
I do want to do a nature check.
I have medicine.
12.
Oh, nope, that doesn't help. Investigation, deception, arcane. I have animal handling. I can handle an animal.
I want to see what's in the boxes.
What's in the box?
You're welcome.
It's not me.
Do you have Cure Wounds equipped?
Yeah, Cure Wounds.
Wait, where did your Cure Wounds come from? Oh. Y'all loaded more spells or something since I brought up the tabs.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine.
There's a whole bunch.
Yeah, so the party right now,
Man, I'm feeling pretty good.
I see.
Good. How about Vandros?
Yeah, I see everybody's at decent hit points except for Vandros is at 1.
Whoever you are, friend, help our friend Vandros.
Yeah, he doesn't talk.
Sweet nothings into his ear.
Evil words.
Nice. That puts him up to full hit points.
Wow.
And he kind of puts his hand on your shoulder, so you're each doing the shoulder thing, and he just gives you a grunt and a nod, like,
Ugh.
Then you double
Greg
dutch right
Knack.
each other.
All right. And as we begin to close this session, because we are at our hour and a half ish mark here.
We finished combat.
We
Yep,
did
let's
it.
go ahead and I'll read the description of the area we're in, and then offline we'll figure out like if you guys looted anything. We'll announce that the last time or at the next time we're in, and we'll see if you even have time to loot that. So, sacks and crates of looted provisions are piled up in the south end of this large cave. To the west, the floor slopes toward a narrow opening that descends into darkness. That's where you guys came up.
Oh,
A larger opening leads north down a set of natural stone steps, which you guys can all see
steppies.
right there. The roar of falling water echoing from beyond. So that roar has pretty much died down to just the sound of a stream at this point. And in the middle of the cavern, the coals of a large fire smoldered. So you saw Clark the bugbear, his his wolf Ripper, and the goblin. So yeah, there's quite a number of things in the room, as you can see, but so yeah, looking forward to seeing where you'll take this on our next session. With that, let's go back to our preparation screen. What do you think? How was it?
It's good.
It's fun. We killed some things.
It happens to the
things.
best of us. Myself
I
included.
didn't kill a dog.
You
I was
did
trying
not
to
kill a
the
dog.
I
I
tried.
decided to wear a dog, but you did not kill a dog. Sounds like a really good night.
I mean,
The draconic
party.
frat boy.
you
We'll be
might
having that-
you might still be MVP because you took down a goblin, you brought Geth back to life, you healed pretty much everybody.
He left on his own. Well, he
It
made
was
that
his own
decision.
choice, I think.
That
So-
wasn't
I'm not
your
one to
shitty
tell somebody
decision.
how to live their life. Okay.
Yeah, so my favorite
Never
part
mind that guy in
about
my
how
life.
this is
We're
how this is shaken out
acquaintances.
is the way the scenario is written. You're supposed to go once you go in the cave. You're supposed to go like north or
Yeah.
west,
Of course.
and
Not
you
up the
guys
hill
went
of shit.
like
We
We
this isn't even
derailed.
D-hopped.
technically where you went because what you guys are doing is you're looking for Sildar all winter.
We
You're-
B
you're-
hopped up the hill.
and the dude that hired you.
we really wanted to
Yeah.
save the
I
puppies.
forgot his name
The
already.
wolves.
He
And we
doesn't
spent
matter.
pretty much the
What was
entire
his name?
last
Oh, Gun-
round doing
Gun-
that.
We're gonna get
Rocksmith.
back. We're gonna get
He's a
back,
bitch.
and the wagon's gonna be gone anyway.
And whose
Spoiler
idea
alert,
was it to pursue him?
I wanted to sell this shit, like rifle through it and then sell it, and then just
It might have been mine.
disappear.
That would have thrown off the scenario too, but it's fine. So, if you aspiring DMs out there, keep that in mind. Is your party, if you're following one of these books, could just completely shit on everything.
Yeah, they're not gonna do that. The thing you
Uh,
want, they're not gonna get railroaded.
So,
Yeah,
so just from my limited experience as a DM so far, like that's the number one thing to keep in mind is like you've got the scenario and you can drive it a little bit, but you also have to be ready for uh, those left turns that are
Yeah.
inevitably going to come up.
the
Like,
very
That was my
Trying to
very
tame
few
all the
times.
wolves instead of just attacking them.
the very few times that I've DM'd, my approach was like in preparation for each week's session, I would set up the area around the scenario where I thought we would get to
Hmm.
and put some random encounters or like prepare for the eventualities, you know. One of the things that actually worked out really well and captivated my party was I had a gypsy along this route, and I was just like, I know they're gonna go this way because it's just like here's this one big main road, and they think they're gonna go to the next town, and there's really no other town down that way, but they think there is. They run into a gypsy, and like I don't know, they had a percentage chance to get a cursed or enchanted item. And they spent so much time on that. It's like I have all this extra stuff prepared, but that just meant the next time I could prepare even more for, expanding the area. But I kind of, I don't know. My goal was like making kind of open world while still having a kind of a quest in mind. If that helps
Yep.
anybody, but it's so tedious and it's so much work, but yeah, we're always
So-
going to do the thing you don't expect.
Yeah,
We're
so
always
this
gonna-
takes away a lot of the work, not all of it. I mean, you can see we've got the nice maps.
Yeah,
Uh,
maps are
I
great.
don't have to
Maps
think
are
about
amazing.
what characters are there or what monsters are there and what difficulty they are compared to the party. So a lot of that legwork is done for you in these pre-written scenarios. The one thing that is kind of aggravating me already is that I feel like I'm locked into a course of action, and
Yeah.
I'm losing a bit of flexibility. If that makes
Railroaded. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like, bring in a dragonborn artificer out of nowhere.
I mean, it worked
We
out
don't
pretty
know.
well that you flew over or whatever you did. So
He's an Argonian.
So yeah, that might be one thing that the audience is missing out on is so our session 0, everybody kind of explained their character a little bit. So this is probably a good time we can pretend that we're all sitting around that fire, patching
2
up our
minutes healing
wounds,
each other. Yeah.
and you can kind of tell us a little bit about Thanik if you want to.
We're gonna have a wicked party, dropping acid.
Ah,
I just discovered that I have acid, so I'm pretty excited.
Everyone likes their own brand.
Hmm.
Ooh, like that.
Hmm. Who
Yeah,
are you
that's
looking
good.
for?
That's good. You don't know yet.
Is it one of us?
Nope.
Tell me. I'm asking you. Tell me.
Looking for.
Yeah. So the other thing. Yeah. So the other thing that we worked on with this backstory that's of note is all the rest of you are kind of from this side of the continent. So if you're looking at the stream, like everything in our background there is where everybody's from, more or less. He is from the lands further to the east. So if you're looking at like the Faerun maps, uh, he's in the lands to the east.
Well, Fennec, my name is Geth, and we're here trying to find our benefactor.
Wouldn't you like to know? Don't tell him shit.
No, for the time being, we'll keep that to ourselves.
Time being. Is it here? Is it in the room with us?
What's in the box? I don't think you would tell them yet.
You will if I want you to.
So
Now, I speak Draconic, so I feel like we could have a conversation amongst each other.
you absolutely could. We have to figure some of that out because there's some things that we might want to keep private. Like in an in-person session, you might like whisper in each other's ears, but we might have to do like side chats.
Mhm, mhm.
All right.
That sounds
Well, on
fair.
that lovely note,
I don't
on
know
that
either. I was
lovely
hired
note,
to do a job.
let's go ahead and end the stream.
All right.
I'd like to, like I said, keep these short sessions. I did not expect that this scenario would take us like 4 sessions, but I think it's going to be 4 sessions in just this scenario, which is kind of cool. So anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Bye.